everybody, welcome to the DADCAPS. This is episode 2. I'm going to actually do something this episode. So, last episode, I found this app, and it was a pretty cool app, I gotta say. I wish it was longer than 15 minutes you could record at a time, but, that's life. And so, today's episode, I actually have, a stack of... Okay, so, for those of you who don't know, I like music. I like songingos. I have a stack of a bunch of CDs, right behind my bed. And I figured, hey, let me just pick a random one and give my thoughts on it. But first... call yourself in school, because it's time for a pop quiz, and by that, I mean it's question time. Now, I'm going to do question time, before we do, the topic, so we can just get it out of the way. Not to say, not to, be rude to the question askers, but, sometimes we won't get as many questions, like today. I only got one question today. It's from Invader Sim, aka Sam Baker, who lives in Canada Baker. His question was... DADCAPS question. What's your favorite Sky Does Minecraft funny moment? My favorite Sky Does Minecraft funny moment is, that's a hard one. See, the thing is that, he's done a lot of funny moments, I feel like. And to pick just one would be really hard. But my favorite Sky Does Minecraft moment was when it was, a weird one, too, because I'm not sure a lot of people got this one, because there was some controversy after it. But essentially, in one of his episodes, he had, his friend on. I don't remember the Minecrafter's name. And they were, playing and stuff. And he went up next to the Minecrafter and was like, fuck you, your race should be dead. And he just started hitting him repeatedly, because the other Minecrafter was black. He kept screaming, go back to Africa. It's okay to be white. For 30 minutes. That was the whole episode. The other guy got really annoyed by halfway through, but then he just started to accept it. And it was just 30 minutes of go back to Africa, and I thought it was a little weird, but it's definitely a little bit more esoteric, so I can appreciate that. That's probably my favorite Sky Does Minecraft moment. Alright, so that ends question time. For ending of question time, I'm gonna go with... Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. So, there we go. Alright, so, now I'm going to do what we promised to do. I'm going to look at my CDs, I'm going to pull out a random CD, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. I'll tell you what's on it and stuff, and yeah, I'll do this for a little bit. And then I'll probably, kill myself. Not that. Okay. Oh, there's this one in the bottom sticking out. Let's try this one. The Mavericks. Music for all occasions. I don't know the Mavericks personally. It's a name that sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure about them. I've heard they're good, I think. So, yeah, I guess just watch the Mavericks, or listen to them. It's called Music for All Occasions, so I assume this must be a compilation album. Or not. Because it doesn't say, the best of. It's probably not. But it's got, the old, vinyl look. It's a CD case, but it's got, the stereo and then, the two sound waves going back and forth. Which is a nice little aesthetic. So that's that. Let's keep going. Sorry. Sting. 10 Summoner's Tales. Sting is pretty cool. I like the Police. So, that guy's pretty cool. But, it's a little weird that one of these songs, I think, has to do with, a turtle. No, one of his albums has to do with, a turtle. And if we find that, I'll be really happy. But, yeah. That's, pretty top tier, I gotta say. I haven't listened to it, though. I should probably pick something to listen to. This is some good audio. Okay, this is the Michael Jackson #1's compilation. This one's got Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, which is an early hit from, Off the Wall. Good song. Rock With You, another one I believe that's from Off the Wall. It's also a good song. Billie Jean is from Thriller, if I'm correct. Which, I mean, come on, it's Billie Jean. Beat It, I'm not sure if that was like on Bad or maybe like Billie Jean was definitely on Thriller, but Bad was like, I think Beat It was just a single at the time, but that's also like a good song. Thriller, obviously Thriller. I Just Can't Stop Loving You, that doesn't sound like something familiar to me, but I'm probably just like a bad fan. Let's see here. Maybe it'll have it in like a little booklet. Because that definitely does. I don't remember that song. Oh yeah, see, here it goes. Beat It was on Thriller? Really? Huh. I never knew that. I Just Can't Stop Loving You. That's... I'm sorry. I don't know that one. Man, I feel bad for not knowing it because it sounds really familiar. The next two songs are Bad and Smooth Criminal, which are iconic. Let's be real here. Even though Bad's a little cheesy, it's like a good cheesy, in my opinion. And Smooth Criminal is like, come on. You can't get better than Smooth Criminal, alright? Just don't even come into my house with that sauce of Smooth Criminal being bad. The Way You Make Me Feel, I'm sorry. I don't remember that one either. Again, that sounds like a familiar one. I just don't remember it. Why don't you shut your whore mouth, Jacob? How about that? Just kidding, I love you. Man in the Mirror, that's a pretty good song, actually. I wouldn't call it underrated, because it's pretty popular. Like, I've heard it in movies and stuff. And no, I haven't just heard it from movies, but, like, it's been in a bunch of movies and, like, on the radio a bunch of times. So it's not underrated, but, like, it's not really one you hear talked about a lot. So I consider myself a big fan of that one. Dirty Diana. Okay, I would call this one underrated, because no one really ever talks about this one. Dirty Diana's pretty good. It's not, like, one of my favorites, personally, but, like, if it's on, I'll listen to it. It's got, like, a cool feel to it. Black or White is a classic. One of my favorite MJ songs, in my opinion. Excuse me. Gosh bless. You Are Not Alone. Produced by R. Kelly, really. Love you, Jacoby. I don't know this one. I don't also know Earth Song. Earth Song, I've heard of, like, the name, but I've never listened to. You Are Not Alone. I don't know if that's been, like, anything I would know. You Rock My World. That was on Invincible. Another one I'm not really familiar with. Break of Dawn. Also on Invincible. I don't know what to say about the ones I don't know about. They're probably good, but, One More Chance. I don't know that one. And then there's Ben. If you don't know, Ben was like one of MJ's like first big hits. But this is the live version, so I assume it's like all the Jackson 5 together again. I've never actually listened to it, so I can't comment on the song, but like, that's pretty dope that they have the live version here. And unfortunately, the CD is missing for this particular compilation album, so I cannot listen to it. If I ever find the CD, I'll become the big happy, but I don't know what happened to it. Like, I've looked for it before, and I just can't find it. It's weird. It's like disappeared from my house. I might have to ask my dad about it, but anyway. That was Michael Jackson #1's overall pretty solid compilation. It's just like his #1 hits, so, you know, I'm more of an album guy personally, but like, it's good to have this, in my opinion. I wish I had the disc, though. Okay. This is essentially what this episode is going to be, by the way. So if you're not into me giving my thoughts on music, you know, you can just leave. Okay, there's only 3 minutes left in that Doka while, so let me choose something that isn't. Actually, you know what? Let's see what happens if I break the limit. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is what I'm holding right now. Is the Beatles 1. For those of you who don't know what this is, I believe in like 2000, the Apple Records, or I don't know, someone was like, "Hey, let's just re-release all the #1 singles, all 27 of them," which is similar to the MJ one. Now that I realize that, but whatever. So I'll just give my thoughts on like these tracks, and if this episode goes too long, we'll go to episode 3, and then we'll call it a night. Okay. The first track on here is "Love Me Do." It was on "Please Please Me," but it was not like where it first appeared. It was actually like their first big hit. I gotta be honest with everybody, this is a pretty garbage song. It's probably, I mean, I have Beatles songs that I don't like. This is probably the technically worst one. It sounds nice, though, but like at the same time, the only 3 lyrics are "Love Me Do," and then the occasional "I'll Always" or something like that. It's not a very creative song. So, compared to their later stuff, no, this one's pretty bad. "From Me to You," this one's like another one where it's like their early stuff, so if you can't get down with that, you're probably not gonna like it. "She Loves You," that's probably like the best of them. Okay, the first 3 tracks on here are mono, so this is probably the best of the mono songs. I enjoy this song, but it's not like one of my personal favorites. It's really nothing else to say about it. It was like one of their first hits. "I Wanna Hold Your Hand," that one was huge back then. When Cody was a child, that one was huge. But, this one also appeared on "Please Please Me." It's alright. I think, "I Saw Her Standing There" is like the better song in general, but, you know, whatever. "Can't Buy Me Love," a classic, in my opinion. "Hard Day's Night" is a very good album and movie. I could do a review of that movie if I ever saw it. "I Feel Fine." This one doesn't really get talked about a lot, but I do enjoy this song. It's like a fun little song. It's not one that I am like, oh, I gotta listen to "I Feel Fine," but you know, if it's on, I'll listen to it and I'll enjoy it a lot. That's how I feel about it. 8 Days a Week. This one, I believe, was on With the Beatles or Beatles for Sale, one of those. Oh god, we're going to like 22 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if I cut out. I'll just start episode 3. But yeah, if I cut out, this is goodbye for now, and I'll continue this next episode. So let's do this will end the episodes.